Okay, we are live. All right, so awesome. Okay, this is my second time. Okay, guys. This is actually my second time making a tier list for the 2000s cartoons, and the reason why I'm streaming again is because I realized that before I educated myself more about streaming and audio setup, I realized that the microphone was picking up sound from the monitor as well, and it was making this unbearable echo sound. So I thought I'm gonna give you guys the proper, a proper. I'm gonna be ranking the 2000s cartoons again, but without all that annoying echo sound as too. Let's get started. Oh yeah, let's start off with Iron Man Armored Adventures. I'm putting it in C tier, and okay, I get it. I understand C for like you may be thinking C for controversial, as in creating an Iron Man series starring a teenage Tony Stark. It was a pretty controversial uh, and weird choice for a series, but the series ultimately grew on me. I mean, the animation was great. It had a in great art style, and there was some fantastic voice acting from the Adrian Petru, I think, as the teenage Tony Stark. Obviously, my absolute favorite voice actor was Peter Kalamis, whom you may also know as Ralph from Ed, Edd and Eddie as Whiplash. Oh man, he is by far the best voice actor for Whiplash I've ever heard. And it also helps that Whiplash's design looks freaking cool. I mean, that robot body and those glowing electrified whips, amazing. What but but it did have one of the worst depictions of the Hulk, and that's because his that's largely because of the transformation. I mean, when the Hulk transforms back into Banner, it's like a sort of energy. It's like a sort of like energy with the thing, and that is not the Hulk. That's not how the Hulk should transform. How Banner should transform as a Hulk, or how Banner or how the Hulk should transform to Banner. No, the Hulk is like a beast inside Banner. So when Banner is transforming into the Hulk, his transformation should really visualize the beast unleashing from within. And oh, I'm sorry. That's just really, I cannot get over how bad that transformation. It does not suit the Hulk. Other than that, Iron Man Armored Adventures. Some of the storylines were a bit just faded away, but and I gotta say the voice actress for Pepper Potts was pretty annoying, but that's me. Uh, I'm ranking it C tier because uh, great animation, some very good voice acting, and it was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Fairly Odd Parents. Putting it in D. Yeah, D because it started off. No wait. Let's just say Butch Hartman. Okay, I'm gonna put it. I'm putting up in C, a very low C rank because I had fond memories of the early seasons of Fairly Odd Parents. The early seasons are very enjoyable, similar to SpongeBob, but then unfortunately, Fairly Odd Parents suffered from is another sufferer of is another sufferer of bad of seasonal rot. The episodes from the seasons, I'm not sure which, I can't remember what was the last good season, but the later seasons it became worse and worse with every season. I mean, they made some questionable choices. The creators made some questionable choices, such as giving Timmy a dog, which was pretty annoying, and then it just sort of ended. I didn't even know that it ended. I thought it was given a proper ending, but no, it just sort of the whole series was canceled um, leaving the series without a conclusive ending. It doesn't really help that Butch Hartman became quite a bit controversial figure in the preceding years. I'm not gonna get more into that. I put Family Guy in C tier because it the early seasons were enjoyable. It had some laugh out loud moments. I remember some really laugh out loud moments, like when Timmy was at the beach, and the lifeguards, they had this running joke. They basically parodied Baywatch, where they had the lifeguards running in slow motion, but they look really good. And then the lifeguards finally made it to Timmy, and Timmy's like, "Where were you when I needed you 10 minutes ago?" That just made me laugh out loud. I still remember it to this day. Uh, okay. Oh, Clone Wars. I'm putting that up in A rank. Okay, Ahsoka was pretty annoying in the early seasons, but man, they gave her some well-deserved, amazing character development. The animation and visual style was impressive, and let's just I have to and I am forever grateful to Clone Wars for giving us amazing characters like Ahsoka, Captain Rex, Cad Bane, and of course the return of Darth Maul, played spectacularly by Sam Witwer. He is without a doubt the best voice actor for Darth Maul right there. Oh man, oh, he is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. If they ever make a Darth Maul series or a Darth Maul video game, please let Whitwer reprise his role. He is bang on perfect. What stopped me from it? Oh, and the ending. It has, without a doubt, one of the best endings I've ever seen in a series. Period. I don't want to spoil it though. I don't want to spoil it though. But let's just say it ended off in an emotional, highly emotional, somber tone, and there was not a word of dialogue that was spoken. I guess what really stopped it from going up to A tier was some of the storylines. Actually, I I honestly don't know why it's subbing it from A tier, so I'll just leave it at that though. Um, oh yeah, chaotic. I have really fun Actually, I'm putting it up in B. I actually have fond memories of it. If you don't know what chaotic is where it's kind of like Pokemon, where or like Yu-Gi-Oh, but instead they actually turn the players turn into the monsters they've scanned in the world, and it had a very intriguing premise. Um, it had a very intriguing premise, and but what really stopped it? Actually, I'm putting it up in C tier because what really stopped it from going up to B tier is the inconsistent animation, both in the animation styles. In the first season, it adopted this sort of like flash animation style, which was not very good. It was not very good. I was not a big fan of the flash animation style. Then in preceding seasons, in seasons afterwards, it then adopted a more an anime aesthetic, and I definitely leaned more towards that. Um, it was a fun show. It had an interesting concept, and I love the variety in the creatures they had there. So C tier, but some of the characters were forgettable and annoying as well. Oh, almost naked animals. I'm putting up here in F rank. Okay. None of the comedies landed for me, and I just can't help but say that the the main character's voice is annoying. I could not stand it, and none of the characters were all that. None of the characters were none of the characters um, were very good either. They were just stock. They're just how do I put this in the best way possible? They were just stock characters. They had no real personalities to them. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to I'm just going to be fixing the title to ranking 2000s cartoons. There we go. There we go. Yep. Awesome. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, Animalia. I'm putting it up in E tier because the characters were. It was just shallow. It was the characters were all. The characters were forgettable, and the animation and art style has not aged very well. Not one bit. Oh, not one bit. It has not aged very well. The art style. Um, no, got one viewer. So for the viewer here, letting you know that I actually did make a tier list for the 2000s cartoons, but the audio in it was very bad. The audio was very echoey, so I decided to stream again. Uh, oh, without a doubt, Avatar: The Last Bender is a S tier. S tier all the way. S tier all the way. Oh man. It gave us some fantastic animation, amazing world building, crazy awesome powers, and one amazing layered characters, and the best redemption arc of all time. The best redemption arc of all time. Yep. It is without a doubt. Zuko's redemption arc is so inspiring, and it's just seeing him grow throughout the series is just compelling. I really need to improve my impromptu speaking skills. Oh, Splice. I'm giving it a B tier because I had fond memories. I the characters were all right, but they were still entertaining and had some really entertaining storylines too. Oh, I love the designs for each of the I love the designs for each of them too. Hopefully I'm still streaming. I think I'm still streaming. Okay, am I still streaming? Oh, okay, yeah. It says it's live anyway, so it's all good. Uh, oh, Conan King's Store. I'm giving that. Oh, A tier. I'll come A tier. I is one of the most imaginative shows I've seen around. The world building and the characters and the villains are so entertaining. Oh man, I need to really improve my public. I really need to improve this. I really need to improve my impromptu speaking. Oh, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, easy S tier. I love the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, even though it featured one of the most toxic friendships. Oh, I don't even want to call it a friendship in animation in any TV series. It was still thoroughly entertaining, and I still laugh a lot to these days. And it was one of the series that helped me get through my childhood as well. Hmm. Gumball. I'm giving that an S tier. I bet this is one of the rare shows where I I could not find a single bad episode. I loved most of the episodes. I mean, there weren't any I enjoyed more some episodes more than the other, but I loved it. I loved Gumball. The animation style, how it managed to incorporate various animation styles into this series, how it managed to incorporate various animation styles from stop motion, CGI, 2D animation, and the backgrounds were beautiful. They were almost realistic, photorealistic as well. Also, it had one of the best jokes of all time. It had one of the best jokes of all time where one of the characters is literally an upside down. It's literally a mouth, but it's like upside down, and it featured a live action person. And it was and they filmed it in front of a they filmed her in front of a green screen. The character wakes up, and you can actually see the actress who played the mouth freaking out too. So that was brilliant. Oh yeah, that I can't remember that show, but yeah, whatever. I mean, I didn't like the art style. It was very E tier. It was very repetitive in the storylines. It suffered from like a Phineas and Ferb story structure where they do some pretending and whatnot. Uh, oh, Rugrats. I'm giving that A tier. Loved Rugrats. Ooh, Thundercats. Yep, the anime one. A tier. My goodness, it was. It gave. I love the anime art style for it, and Robert Atkin Downs as Mumra was phenomenal. He was phenomenal. Oh man, but this is a Robert Atkin Downs. That guy is a vocal chameleon. Oh yeah, Dragon Booster. I'm giving that like a C tier. I'm giving like a C tier. Yeah, C tier. And the CGI was a bit off, but I still enjoyed it. Oh, stoked! I'm giving that a B tier. I, most of the characters will not have any sort of development, but it was still so funny. It was funny and uh it was it was it was very entertaining. Kim Possible. All right, I'm putting it up. I'm gonna A tier. Yep, loved Kim Possible. Loved Kim Possible. The show. I loved it. When I was growing up. Um, I've been ranking pretty highly. Let's indulge in my let's let's indulge in my Schadenfreude by getting bring some lower. Oh yeah, Bakugan. Yeah, that's like D. It was really some of the voices were annoying. It was really there just to sell toys. I'm surprised I didn't find Venture Brothers here because um really wanted to give my thoughts on it. I mean, Scott Kaiserneko Ferrix from Team Four Star was the one who actually inspired me to do to stream this. No, no, no. Let's see. Generator Rex. I'm giving it a like B. Yeah, I liked it. Even though his powers were pretty weird, I mean, he can transform. Blood and he's a flesh and blood being who can transform into a robot. Yeah, I love this power variety. Mm. Kid versus cat. It's alright. C tier. Actually, D tier. Yeah. D tier. A very interesting premise. A kid finds out his cat is an alien and now wants to take over the world, and so he tries to stop his cat doing it all the time. Ooh, Ben 10. Speaking of aliens, I freaking loved Ben 10. I'm giving it a B tier. Yep, I love the variety in the aliens that are presented, and um, it the action too. And the voice actors did a phenomenal job. I really wanted like Venture Brothers to be on here. I guess Scott Kaiserneko must have used a different must have went on to a different tier list, but that's all right. Um, Erky Perky, or Erky Perky, yeah, whatever. Mm. Dex Hamilton. I actually remember watching that. I'm gonna give it a C tier. Okay. Um, I love the variety in the alien insects that were presented, and most of the time, it was pretty forgettable. I find it actually harder to talk bad about shows that I don't like, and I find it easier to talk greatly about shows that I really like than the other way. Um, hmm. Let's see. Oh man. Huh, I wish Adventure Brothers were here because I really want to share my thoughts on it. Oh, Total Drama Island. I love the concept of it. I love the concept of Total Drama Island, the original one. Is that the original? I think so. If it's not, I'm specifically okay. If it's not part of my part of my inaccuracy, but I'm talking specifically about the Total Drama Island. I love its wide array cast of characters, the original characters, and Chris. While insufferable, he is an unlikable guy. He is actually still thoroughly entertaining to watch, and the comedy was brilliant. Phineas and Ferb, I'll give it like a B tier. Uh, I'll give it like a B tier. The storylines did become repetitive, but it was still very funny, and it gave us Doofenshmirtz. I can still remember that catchy tone. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Brilliant. Lilo and Stitch. I love Lilo and Stitch. I'm giving it like a high B tier. I love Lilo and Stitch the series, and seeing it had a very heartwarming message about family. Jimmy Neutron, eh, B tier, I guess. Or actually C tier. Something the animation was sometimes a bit off-putting. Hmm. Skyland. I will give that a C tier. The animation sometimes was a bit off, but I love the world that they crafted. And yeah, some of the characters were a bit annoying though. Were a bit annoying. Oh man, I'm really awkward on stream. You know what? I might as well rank the other Ben 10 series, except for um Omniverse, I think, because I haven't seen much of it. Ben 10 Alien Force, I liked it. I liked it. Not as good as Ben 10 Alien Force and Ultimate Alien will never come close to the original Ben 10 series, but I like the characters. I like what they did with the characters and how they developed them, and featuring a teenage Ben. Good move. Hmm. Uh, Dinosaur King. Well, I've already brought it up. Um, it was a very okay. It was a parody of Pokemon. I mean, the the English voice actor was uh the original English voice actor for Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. So the Pokemon parallels were obvious there, but it was pretty good. I like the design of the dinosaurs, and weird to have like weird to give dinosaurs special abilities. I'm giving like yeah C. Yeah, I see. Oh man, okay. Oh man. I was really hoping that Venture Brothers were more serious would be on this list. That's okay. Rated A for awesome. I thought, yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it's alright. None of the characters. I thought it just suffered from the lazy, obnoxious, highly energetic characters for comedy and um, storylines. Hmm. Okay, guys. Well, I guess I'm gonna stop it here. Really, there's not a lot of series that I would put up. Uh, that'll bring up as well. Oh, actually, Total Drama World Tour. I liked it. I liked it. It. I loved the various locations they went to. Not as fresh they went to, not as fresh as Total Drama Island, but I still enjoyed it more than some other seasons. Hmm. I think that's a bit it. I think that's about it, guys. Now, all right. Well, this concludes the stream. I guess was a bit shorter than the last stream, but I'm a bit tired tonight. It's about 10:56 here, and yeah, I think I might give myself a little rest now. Thank you guys for tuning in to the stream, and thank you guys for watching it on YouTube. All right, catch you later.